Okay, so we're going to jump right in with the components of a network. These are host devices, end devices, and intermediary devices. Now, every device connected to the network is considered a host. Each device will have an individual IP address that they can be identified by on the network. Now, a server is just another computer on the network that provides information to all the other host devices through special software. It contains things like your disk space, hardware access, printer access, and so on. End devices. Now, an end device is responsible for the destination of a message that is transmitted over the network. They are at the end of the connection process where a message, or let's say an MP3 file, is sent from your phone over a network, and this could be any kind of network, whether it's over Wi-Fi or data, to your friend's laptop that is also another end device. Now, none of the devices that are in between this process, like the routers or the modems, are end devices. Those devices are intermediary devices. And those devices are the ones that are responsible for providing data to the end devices. They all have some form of repeater functionality that generates and transmits communication signals on the network. They also prioritize data that is transmitted across the network, as well as notifies an authorized device if anything has gone wrong. These intermediary devices are actually what's responsible for blocking and permitting any data flow across the network based on security settings. So, if you don't want the children to access certain PG-rated channels on the home Wi-Fi, you can deny them access by setting up security settings on the intermediary device, and this would be the router. Now, the final piece of component that we have is the network media. These consist of copper connections, fiber optic cables, and wireless transmitters. The copper connection setup has basically metal wires that run inside of cables, as you can see in the picture here. And this is going to be your regular Ethernet cord that runs in your home with the LED light that comes on when it's connected. Fiber optic connectors, on the other hand, have glass or plastic fibers that runs within cables. Your wireless transmitters are used in areas where cables are basically impossible to be installed. Therefore, only radio frequencies can transmit the data. These signals may range from 100 feet to over 1,000 feet, depending on the condition and the quality of the signal, of course. Alright, that is all for the first session. We will be continuing with network connections in the next video. So keep watching and subscribe.